So over summer, one of my biggest nightmares finally happened. It was bound to happen eventually. So as you may or may not have noticed, hopefully you have, I've been on a weight loss journey, proudly sponsored by the cost of living crisis. I mean, let's face it, who can afford bloody McDonald's nowadays anyway? But so far I've lost about 50 pounds. My granddad turned 80 this year and I threw him a surprise party. Granted, I'm not too sure how much of it was actually a surprise, but the thought was there, we tried, okay? But I decided I wanted to look nice. I mean, in all honesty, it's the closest thing to a night out I'm going to get anytime soon. But since losing 50 pounds, I've gone into Primark, Asda, places like that, tried on clothes and consistently been one size and much lower size than what I was before. So I got a little bit cocky with it and I went into River Island. No, I've not shopped in River Island in probably about 15 years. I think the last time I brought anything from River Island, I was probably about 17 years old. So that's quite literally not quite half a lifetime ago, but very close to half a lifetime ago. But I was feeling brave. I've got all this newfound confidence and what can I say, I let it go to my head. And I got very quickly humbled. Problem is, I've had 4 C-sections and breastfed 4 babies that treated my nipples like some shitty overdone steak from Wetherspoons. So basically everything from sort of here downwards is pretty much a downhill spiral, quite literally. I'm not exactly going to be screaming Greek goddess vibes anytime soon. It's more like one of those dodgy Stone Age fertility statues. You know, lady lumps in all the wrong places. Now, previously, I flat out refused to try on clothes in shops. I just left really fucking depressed and feeling like some overcooked potato. So with my new big-headed confidence, I went into River Island, got several dresses, went into the changing room, tried the first lot on, they fitted, I just didn't like them. So I then tried on this like corset style puffball dress thing, like it was really out there, fuck knows where I was going to wear it to other than this party. It wasn't exactly Sunday night bingo attire. But it was lovely. Got it on, laced up, looked amazing, absolutely loved it. You couldn't even tell that my stomach resembles a kangaroo. And the humbling happened. I could not get this dress off. This dress was boned. It was like a full-on corset. But this corset was so good, it was basically Alcatraz. Please bear in mind, I got this on no problem. It was not difficult to get on, over my head, pulled it down, slipped on fine, laced up fine, looked fantastic. Now there was no way in hell this dress was going to pull downwards because it was too fitted. It was either going over my head or not at all. Going in this corset was so good, so I physically couldn't pull from the bottom to pull it up. It was not budging. Now I'm there in a state of panic at this stage, desperately trying to pull this dress back over my head. All while my 4-year-old sat there going, "Mummy, why is your belly button so wrinkly?" Charming, I know. I mean, what can I say? It's a good thing my husband has a bit of a fetish for Mary Berry, because from the shoulders down, I'm more like Mrs. Doubtfire minus the penis. But this dress was stuck. And so after about 15 minutes of flapping around like a rotisserie chicken, I'm about ready to draft my will because I'm going to die from embarrassment, because I've got to call the lady in to come and get me out of this dress. Definitely wasn't my finest moment. Honestly, I felt like I was doing the walk of shame. The thing is, it wasn't even difficult to get me out of the dress. You just had to pull it directly up. Because of course the top of it physically wouldn't bend. It just had to be pulled directly up like a wedding dress. And I just physically couldn't do that myself. So after she'd finished peeling me out this dress like a Greg sausage roll, I'm left, stood there, my granny C-section pants that should have been burned years ago. Honestly, I looked and felt like I just survived some sort of hostage situation. So yeah, it's safe to say I didn't buy that dress. Probably for the best. River Island's way overpriced. So yeah, turns out dreams do come true. Just not quite what I had in mind.